Imagine the moment you were born. You were destined to be the private property of a king. Your life, your property, and even your thoughts existed only at his whim. Would you feel terror? Before the 17th century, this wasn't a nightmare. It was the absolute reality for all of humanity. Rulers claimed their power came from God. You were a subject, but more accurately, a slave. Under that iron curtain called the divine right of kings, individual rights were nothing more than a ridiculous joke. Until the intellectual hacker ranked at 44 emerged John Locke. He was a calm physician and philosopher, but amidst the turbulence of revolution, he saw through the lies of power. In the dim candlelight, Locke grasped his quill and launched an unprecedented dimensional strike against the shackles of monarchy that had ravaged humanity for millennia. In his Two Treatises of Government, he proposed a logic that would subvert the world. Humans were not born to obey kings. On the contrary, every person is born with an absolute, inalienable, and sacred right, the right to life, liberty, and property. Locke violently severed the divine sword held by rulers. He warned the world, the sole purpose of a government is to protect your rights. If it becomes a shackle, then the people have not only the right, but the duty to shatter it. This thought was like a spark dropped into a pile of dry wood. Without him, there would have been no enlightenment, and no birth of modern democratic societies. Locke didn't just define liberty, he taught humanity how to stand tall. Today, when you can freely express your views and legally own property, do you realize that these rights, as natural as the air you breathe, actually originated from that lonely quill 300 years ago? In the next episode, we are going to meet a musical tyrant roaring in a silent hell. When heaven cruelly stripped away his hearing, he didn't beg on his knees. Instead, he viciously strangled the throat of destiny.